So this is what your project management system Basecamp looks like. You've got the overview, which shows you all of these activities that are going on. You'll notice that a couple of milestones have been checked off, a few to-do items have been checked off, and a lot of to-do items have been created or assigned to people. The next tab over is the Messages tab. And we're going to create our first message, and this is going to be my first message, and we're going to put it to this is my first message to the team, and I'm going to send this message. If we want to relate it to a milestone for the project, we can do that. We will relate it to the kickoff, and we're going to send it to myself, and we're going to send it to Darren Squires, and we're going to post this message. So this is my first message, and if I want to attach a file to this comment, I can. I can comment on an existing message, I can create a new message, I can edit this message, or I can delete this message. You'll also notice that up here there's a message that says an email notification has been sent to Darren and Bob. One of the neat features about this product is that it allows you to message other people, and when they receive that email, if they reply to that email, it'll actually put that email in this project so that you can constantly keep track of all the communications on the project. So let's go back over to the overview. You will now notice that there is a message in here that we can click on and go to. We can also look at the upcoming milestones for the project, or we can move on over to all the milestones by clicking on the milestone tab. Now this lists all the milestones, and there's a calendar over here with the due dates for all the milestones. Down at the bottom of this, it shows completed milestones, including the executed contract and the setup of the project. Next tab we're going to look at is the to-do items. Now, you can take a shortcut to the to-do items. There is a to-do item that is associated with each milestone, or you can go over to see all of the to-do items. Now, in this particular case, Bob Ninja's main concern is he is the client, and he has a to-do list that is the client task list. So we're going to go ahead and take the shortcut to get to just the to-do item, which is the client task list. Now, this is a pretty extensive list, and Bob needs to have it done by February 23rd in order to meet his deadline so that the project can keep moving forward. When he has a question on a particular item, he can hover over the end here and he can make a comment, and it'll give him a chance to I have a question on this to-do item. Please call me at 999-999-9999. And he just wants to send it to Darren, so he posts that comment, and that comment will be sent to Darren, and Darren can respond directly to that comment, and it will go to Bob in his inbox, and as well as it will post in the messages that are on here. So he can go back to the to-do list, and you notice that now there's a little number 1 with a cloud over here, so that he can look at messages as he goes down through these. Also, as he completes these, he can check them off by selecting that right there, and he can just select items. Now we're going to go back over to the overview real quick. Notice also that he can see all of the to-do items, not only this list here, but if he goes back over to the overview now, there are 2 more to-do items that have been checked off, and there's also a comment that is listed on here. So this gives a real good overview of everything that's going on. The next thing we're going to look at is the files. We can upload files that can be PDFs, PSDs, S's for spreadsheets, documents. You can upload images. So we're going to go on here and we're going to choose a file, and we're going to go to desktop, then we're going to go to web images, and there is an SEO for Dummies file in here that we're going to upload. So, and we want Bob to get a copy himself, and we're going to have Darren get a copy as well. Upload this file. And as soon as the file is uploaded, you'll see this interface here. And notice over here that you can sort these by particular type. Also, if for some reason I want to edit this, I can upload a new version of this file and replace it with the new up-to-date version of this document. So it's a nice way to keep track of these documents and keep them up to date. And the last thing that we're going to talk about today is the write board. This is an opportunity for you to create a document. If you're creating content for your website, this is an opportunity for you to create the document. Like let's say this is a home page, and then we hit create write board. Now this is one way that you can communicate if you don't want to do it as a Word document. Most people prefer to do a Word document, but if you want to create the pages that you're going to be having put up on your website here in this, you can give a pretty good communication to people of what you want. There, if you'll notice over on this side, we've got bold, italicized, and there's a formatting guide that shows you how you can do different things. So if I want my home page, I can type in a star home page star, and if I want to do instead of bold, I want to do a header, I can do h1 dot home page. Or if I just want regular text, this is the body of my page. Now when I get done, I'm going to send this to Bob, and I'm going to send it to Darren, and I'm going to save write board. And this is what it's going to look like, and I can add a comment to it if I want to. This is not exactly what I want, and I can send that off to Bob and to Darren as well. And anyway, this will give you a real good example of what you've got going on your write board if you want to send this to people. After you get done with your write board creating your home page, you can go back to your project, and right now you can see that we've got one in here. So anyway, I hope that this has been helpful and informative on how to use the project management system. Also note we now have a write board as well. I hope this has been helpful, and have a great day.